Today, I'm trying to score 200 goals, 200 runs, 200 points in 5 different sports games. Last time I did this video, I went for 100 points in every sport. We failed in some, but we also achieved the goal in some, and today we're doubling it to make it even harder. And we'll get started this time around with the MLB. Give myself a shot of doing this in the MLB this time around. We had to play on the easiest difficulty in the game, and that is beginner. And you might be thinking to yourself, of course, you're gonna be able to pull it off on beginner difficulty. The PCI is gigantic. It is, but if you've played MLB The Show, you would know even perfect swings sometimes are outs, and there's no guarantee every time I'm gonna hit a perfect. We're gonna play in Colorado too, where the altitude is the highest in the entire league. However, it's not gonna be easy the entire game because after every 3 innings of this game, I need to spin the wheel of challenges. So far, so good. No outs. That one might be one though. There's our first out. See, even decent swings on beginner can be outs. Gonna have to average over 20 runs per inning, and Will Smith with a 3-run shot will make it 4-0 as that one's out of the stadium. If I can hit a home run here with Tucker, we'll hit our first milestone, and that is 10 runs. It's 10-0 Dodgers. That's the 3rd out. 29 runs in the first inning. Quick math, let's do it. If we average that over 9 runs, or 9 innings rather, I believe that is 236 runs. But you got to remember, we're going to have challenges as well, so the pace is going to get messed up. With it now being the 3rd inning, we have to spin the wheel of challenges where I need to score a run blindfolded before continuing. So if you're unfamiliar for how this works, I'm going to try to hit a home run blindfold. It's as simple as it sounds, or just score a run. I got to try to listen for the ball. I hit it. And it's a home run! Let's go, the first swing. Kyle Tucker. I gotta show you guys this is all legit. Pause. Left, right. Circle. Go back to it. We just hit a home run blindfolded, and I can't even see because my glasses aren't on. I was able to see the no doubter because I could see like shapes, but I couldn't see in depth. So I could not believe we just hit a home run blindfolded. To pull that off in the first attempt is pretty crazy, not gonna lie. Because I have gone 5, 6, 7 attempts sometimes without hitting it. We got it in the first one, so that really did not ruin our pace. We have a chance to have a way better 3rd inning than a 2nd when I wasn't blindfolded. Next run would be 25% of the way there. It's Will Smith. I don't know who has the most homers on this team. I haven't really looked. He goes 505 for 50 runs in MLB The Show. Can we get to 200 right now behind pace? I would have to end this inning with, I think, 67 runs to get back on pace. Can we do it? Don't be caught. Oh, you're kidding me. We are 5 innings through with 97 runs. We are behind pace right now. We're coming up on 100. But before we get into the 6th inning, I need to switch to the pitcher camera angle. And it works the same way. I gotta score a run from this camera angle before I can go ahead and switch back to my normal one. And you know what? Maybe that was easier than I expected. Blindfold's tough no matter what, but on a low difficulty, maybe the pitcher camera angle isn't as hard in some of the other baseball gauntlet videos I do, because we did that easily. Maybe, you know what, let's go one more. If I get an out, then I can only hate myself for making the decision because I swung it well on the first one. Okay, Ohtani, thank you for 99. I'd like to get a perfect 100 if that's possible. We're going to see what Mookie does. All right, Mookie's just going to put it in the left field seat. So we are going to have on the screen right now, I've never seen 3 digits in the MLB, and then MLB The Show, 101 runs. Oh, there's the 3rd out of the 6. We got 3 innings. I got to score 88 runs, so I got to average a little over 29 runs an inning. It's not going to be easy whatsoever, but it is possible right now. 50 is about to be hit. 150 runs in the 8th with no outs. If I can get it right here, I'll have 6 outs to get 50 runs, and that's going to be a perfect out, is it? No, it's not. It's going to drop in there. But the 9th inning is going to have the hardest difficulty in the game challenge. So I want to get as many runs as possible because I might not get any runs in the 9th inning, to be honest. 151 off the bat of Will Smith. I am very curious to see the stats at the end of the game. Let's see 151. You saw it, and you see it again. I did not have a challenge in the 9th inning. I would say I would get this done. But I'm scared of the challenge ahead. Now, I have actually scored 40 runs. I didn't even notice I scored that many runs in this inning. If I can do that for the remainder of this inning and score 200 here, that would be awesome. Because once we get to the 9th, I think I'm going to fail on that challenge. I'm not going to lie. Get it this inning, guys. Ohtani gets us to be 10 away. The final 10 runs. I'd love to get it here in the 8th. No, I've seen that perfect out too many times. We got 1 inning left. Now I got to take on GOAT difficulty. Two, I got to be ready to swing. But don't swing at something stupid. I will take a walk. I need 1 run to reset to beginner. Every out is crucial. That's ball 4. Get down the line. That ball is down the line because the pitcher is so low on energy. The PCI is not that small. We need 1 hit to bring in this run. Teoscar Hernandez, do it. We need 1 base hitter, 1 walk to reset this to beginner. This couldn't have gone better on GOAT in the top of the 9th. Andy Paz, what a perfect. Please be safe. Are you kidding me? A double play on a perfect on GOAT. However, because we scored a run, I can reset it to beginner where I have to be perfect. I cannot have an out. If I want this 200 runs, are you kidding me though? A double play on a perfect on GOAT. 4 more perfect swings. 3 more perfect swings. No! I've seen it too many times, that perfect out. That is 3 perfect outs trying to go for 200 runs in 1 inning. I'm sorry, guys, but I just got robbed. As we go to FC next, I got robbed. Well, as we try to get it done in FC, welcome to FC Rush, which is a mini game where you are only going to have a 7-minute game. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm going to score 200 goals on myself in this 7-minute frame. That is my challenge. Can I score 200 goals against myself in a 7-minute frame where the clock stops after every goal, where I just basically kick it back to my own goalie and he runs in our own net? It took about 4 seconds to get that done. So that would mean we can do 15 goals per minute. I got to pick up the pace. Hurry up. Get in there. 4 seconds every time it is so far. We've scored 10 goals in 45 seconds. The first one took a little bit longer than the rest though. So 50 seconds in is 11 goals. We're definitely under the pace. We'll see how many goals we can score. I think 100's possible. Can he shoot it in the net? Oh my, I just wasted time by doing that. Okay, a minute 40 into this game, which I think is like 20-ish%. We got 20 goals. This is definitely not looking possible. I'll see how many I have at the halfway point. If I don't have at least 50, maybe I'll try to get 100 in this sport. I think we're gonna move on. I'm about to put the 50th goal in the back of my own net, as we are exactly halfway through this FC Rush game. So I think 100 is possible. We're going to keep it rolling for the entire thing. 200's probably off the board. Sometimes we get a quick little pass back. That happens in like 2 or 3 seconds, which is nice. A little bit ahead of the pace. So we can get 100. I just realized also that I was so mad about the perfect outs at the end of that baseball game that I didn't even check the loaded box score to see how many home runs we hit. Well, the challenge might be trying to get 200 in every sport, but just due to time, we could not do that in FC, but we could in fact score 100 goals against our own team. I'm still salty about MLB The Show though, if you couldn't tell. And our third sport of the day will be the NBA, where we head to NBA 2K26. And we will have 3 brand new challenges for the NBA. We'll spin after every quarter. So 200 points have never been scored in an NBA game, but then again, 197 runs have never been scored in an MLB game. This one at least is way more possible at the surface. I want them to score. All right, we'll steal the ball actually. That's fine with me too. We're gonna be playing this on rookie difficulty. Rookie difficulty to try to hit as many shots as possible. We're going to have Steph taking a lot of 3-pointers. Or Wemby just going down low and just bodying whoever's on him. And then just dunking the basketball. We obviously have to average 50 points per quarter. This one's easy. Steph, that's fading away. That is not easy, but that is a Wemby rebound, and we turned it over right after that. For some reason, I can't hit threes with Steph. I don't know why. So SGA, all right, SGA somehow with a way better release than Steph Curry. Make that make sense, but I'll take the threes if they're open with SGA too. 5% of the way there. If SGA makes that. All right, SGA is going to be the guy. Somehow SGA's three is way better than Steph's. I know SGA's good at threes, but he's not the greatest three-point shooter ever, but I'm going to use him like he is because he's hitting everything. New strategy might be unlocked. Luka's three might be the best three. His shot meter's gigantic almost every open look. We are getting to pace. We are well above pace now. Watch. Luka Doncic is on fire. We are well ahead of pace, if I can speak. 47 points with still 3.5 minutes to go. I think this is looking pretty good with Jokic. What does he have? Like, he's on fire with assists now, and Luka's on fire with shots. Just let them shoot every open look possible. If they shot right away, man, like if Claxton just shot it, he's the most wide open three ever. Even if he doesn't want to take it, you're wide open. We could score maybe 300 points, but because I need the ball back, it makes it tough. But the point of this is I think we're going to get 200. As long as I don't mess up the challenges horribly, and I get as many points as I can in this first quarter. Give me my last possession. I'll just take it with SGA. He was open. I've been shooting everything with Luka, but he was wide open. Luka passes it to him. We got 71 points here in the first quarter. We are well ahead of pace. Say this, I barely made it to 100 points when I did this in the NBA the first time, because I guess I wasn't using the West All-Stars, because they are making it look so easy. Every shot is good with the badges they have. We are going to get to 200. It's only a matter of when, not if we're going to do it. That's 100. Off the turnover, Luka brings it up the floor. We have hit triple digits only in the early parts of the second here. With Luka's next make, he will tie Wilt Chamberlain for the only players ever to have 100 points in one single NBA game, and he has done it. So now the next shot would be to break the record, and he'll do it in just one half of basketball. That's unbelievable. Let's get him the ball back. 103 or 102 incoming. Doesn't even need a pass. Luka, crazy shot. Will he make it? He won't. A minute left in the first half. We could possibly hit 150 points. That means if I ever want to attempt 300 points in the NBA, I might be able to do it. I might be able to do it if I can replicate this great half again. I don't know why they're killing time down to 85 points. You might want to put your foot on the pedal here if you're the Brooklyn Nets. Try to score some points. There you go. 65.5 is a pretty respectable score. Problem is you're losing 145 to 65. Oh, Luka cut in. I want him on the three-point line. Will I get one more shot? I should get one more possession. SGA. Luka been unbelievable. 131 points for Luka. 152 for the team in general. What challenge is up next? We have to score 5 points with the worst player on this team, which is 88 overall Chet Holmgren, because we're using the West All-Stars. Chet, pick and pop. Chet for three. Because this is the All-Star team, it makes it so much easier to score 5 points with him. He's already got 3. I don't have to use like a low 70, high 60 overall player. I'm using a high 88 overall player. Probably should have updated the challenges from last time when I went for the 100 points, because I'm using an all-star team this time. Chet, you cut. You're getting yourself 5 points, my friend. You know what? We just back everybody down. Michael Porter Jr., you're not stopping. Chet Holmgren off the glass, and there's 5. Luka for 150 points. Green light off the glass and in. 176 for the team, 150 for himself. And we're getting very close to 200. We are, I said 87.5% of the way there. I know interesting percent, but I think that's accurate. And now make it even closer. Guys, it is in fact the final countdown. Look at these shots. 194. We need 2 more threes. 165 points for Luka. SGA has 33 assists. Don't sleep on that either. Jokic has like 15. He's off the floor right now. Found the combo that you need, though, to score max points. It's a glitch. SGA to Luka, they shoot it from Narnia and come away with points. And I am about to bask in the glory that is known as 200 points in the NBA. Luka, back up. Luka, wide open. I don't care if it's on rookie difficulty. 200 points in the NBA. It's never been done. It's done today. And that 200 on the bottom of the screen looks really, really satisfying. Never seen that before. Never thought to try for it before until today. And you know, no, I'm going to keep it at the perfect 200 for now. I'm going to bask in this glory for a few more seconds before we hit one more shot. And then I'm going to skip to the end of this game to see what we end up with. Let's see. I'm not going to play the rest of this. I'm curious what the CPU gets us by the end. Oh, I actually forgot you can't super sim unless it's a playoff game, so we can't skip to the end. So we're going to leave it here. Let's take a look at the box score. Luka with 174 points on 60 made field goals out of 69, 54 made threes out of 63. And SGA had 35 assists with Jokic having 14. Well, two sports remain coming off the high of getting 200 points in the NBA. Can we do it in the NHL with my newly fixed PlayStation 5? If you notice, we haven't crashed like we did in my previous video. Today, the PS5 is back to full health. To give myself a shot in the NHL, we got to average over 3 goals per minute in game. We got 60 minutes to do this, 3 20-minute periods. I'm Team Canada, filled with some of the best players in the NHL, including Macklin Celebrini, that gets us goal 1 of hopefully 200 here of the San Jose Sharks. Now, we're going to score every single goal in 6 seconds. I would say no. I would love to, but I would say no. Connor McDavid, now best player in the world, he scores on that shot. I know it's looking easy right now, but trust me, like MLB on beginner, the goalie's going to make some incredible saves that they probably shouldn't make sometimes. I'm going to get robbed. The challenges are going to throw a wrench into things, but I'm liking the start right now. 11 seconds in, we got 2 goals. McDavid could have the fastest hat trick ever if he scores right now. 20 seconds into a hockey game, we actually have 4 goals. This is going way better than I thought. Connor McDavid, who is going to have the most goals in this game? He already has a hat trick. Out the second line for the first time, where we have a fresh Nathan MacKinnon, who's flying, just missed the net, and this time gets our 10th goal in just around a minute and a half of hockey time. I'm liking our initial pacing, but you never know. Things could happen. All right, we're at 30, about halfway through the first period. This is going to be close. Everything needs to go in. The goalie's made 29 saves now. If I remember correctly, we had like 8 goals on 10 shots. I've hit the post numerous times as well. So the goalie is definitely starting to play better, even if he's given up 50% of the shots or goals. Before it was like 80%. McKinnon with the tip. Let's see what we got. We got 60 with 18 seconds left. There's a shot here. The pace is okay. It'd have to be better in the next periods by a bit. My problem is the challenge. And that has to go in, man. Hit the post, shot it through the whole crease. Every goal, every second matters here. Get this puck. Got one last one. At the buzzer, Tom Wilson, I'll take 61. Well, I got 3 different types of goals on this wheel. We got to try to score a one-handed goal before I could score anything else. Here he comes, here he comes. He's got to skate. I haven't even had an opportunity yet. You can do it on the backhand too. Oh, he almost pushed it in with the goal. All right, Nathan MacKinnon on a breakaway. Finally the opportunity I wanted, and I missed the whole shot. I mean, it hit the net, but that was not what I was looking to do. I needed to be closer in with the goaltender. Sam Reinhart, mini breakaway. Oh, just goes on the outside part of the net. Come on, Makar. One-handed tuck. There it is. All right. What did it take? About a minute and a half to get the one-handed tuck, but we got it. Now, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to get to 200. I'm really hoping I can, but 100's a huge milestone in the NHL, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, that slap shot went all the way around the rink. We need as much time as possible. I also think somehow Connor McDavid got injured in this game. He's no longer playing on this team. Mitch Marner just has a hat trick now. I'm surprised about that. But we have 99 goals with Team Canada, which means one more is the elusive 100 goals in one NHL game. And Tom Wilson almost had it on a slapper, trying to score it as fast as possible so we get the 200 quick. Celebrini with the puck again. Macklin Celebrini gets us the elusive goal number 100 in NHL 26. So I've never seen triple digits in the NHL before, but you can see the scoreboard's legitimately broken. Look at that. It can't even handle 3 digits. EA didn't even program it to fit 100. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I thought they would have done that. 1,000, I would think, would break it. I don't think that's even possible. Devontae's 101. We got 1 minute left in the second period, and with 228 shots on goal, we have 106 goals. There's no way I'm getting to 200 in the third period, guys. I'm not going to score 90 plus goals in one period. I've narrowly scored over 100 in 2 periods. So I think I'll be giving up after this period, but I am going to try to finish with as many goals as possible. I'm going to set a goal. Let's get 110. Can we get 110 goals by the end of the second period? There's one away from Devontae's. Holding. McCarr. Oh, no, that puck out of the zone. 15 seconds. I'm not going to get to 110. 109. Maybe. Hold on. Hagel, this goaltender has been magnificent. I don't care if he's let in 108 goals. I do not care. And that is the end of the second period. I'm going to finish the NHL because I've been playing this for like over an hour and a half because you got to factor in the animations, the stoppages, all that. With 108. It doesn't even show you 108 on the scoreboard, but we have 108. And even though Connor McDavid's been out of this game with an injury, he has the most goals, or he's tied for the most goals with Mac and Celebrini with 16. Which means we will now be finishing with Madden 26, where I will be using the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes to hopefully help us score 200 points. I did score 100 points in the previous video. Like pretty much all of the games in this video, the time is going to be the factor that's going to be the most important here. I think I could score every single drive. We have an explosive team with, oh my goodness, it was almost picked. We have an explosive team with an explosive quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. It's on a low difficulty like it's been in all of the games. That way we actually can make this possible. We got 99 speed in Xavier Worthy. We got a lot of speed with Hollywood Brown still on this team in this game. And we've got ourselves our first touchdown of the game with the Chiefs. The time is the biggest factor here. We need to get about 30 touchdowns in this game, give or take. However, I will be going for 2 every single time. So if I'm able to connect on these 2-point conversions, we can lessen the amount of touchdowns that I'm actually going to need. Pacheco looks wide open. Rashee Rice may be going to be open, but I will take Pacheco for a quick and easy 2 points. Now, this is the part that might take a little long. There you go. I let them complete that pass to Okonkwo. Just run down the field, score as fast as possible for the Titans, because I want the ball back with as much time as possible. I have a feeling that Mahomes and Xavier Worthy are going to have a lot of points combined. I want to see how far Mahomes can throw this. The separation's crazy. Nobody near Xavier Worthy. You know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to up the difficulty because I think if I do it this way, I'll definitely hit 200 points. I could be making a mistake. I'm going to up the difficulty to pro difficulty on offense here and see if that makes it more challenging. This drive is 25% of the way there as we're 50% about through the first quarter. And Mahomes can't make that throw. We have yet to fail a drive. There's been some close ones like the one you saw with Xavier Worthy making a ridiculous grab. Right now, the time is okay. I need to make sure I don't give them the ball back. That's the most important thing right now. So take Rashee Rice, break a tackle, break another one, and almost get the first. LC getting some yards. Might be his last year going into next season. Mahomes, 481 yards, 6 touchdowns in just the first quarter. We are draining a bit of clock as this drive progresses. That's why we want to go for the big plays as much as possible. Worthy, him and Rice tangled up the defenders, and he gets a wide open touchdown. The pacing has been exceptional so far as we are just in the first quarter still, and we're going for 100 points. Xavier Worthy through the middle. I mean, he's been the guy. And another big play out of Worthy. It takes 3 guys to take him down. This game could be another contender for trying to score 300 points in every sport, because it looks like we might be able to average like 100 points a quarter. It's Travis Kelce getting us the elusive. Well, actually, we need the extra point. I can't get ahead of myself yet. It's 99 points. Do I go? You know what? I got to go for the perfect 100. I'm going to take a delay of game here. Or 100 points in Madden. The kick is up. The kick is good. The road to 200 now begins. Let's see if we can hit a huge one over the top with just 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And if I'm going to go over the top, I'm going to look for Xavier Worthy, who is open! And we will finish the first quarter with 106 points. We're a little bit behind the pace of the first quarter. What do we have, 106 in the first quarter? This one, we've only had 42 so far with 5.5 minutes. But the Titans are not throwing touchdowns nearly as much as they were in the first quarter, or taking way longer, where they would used to throw it on maybe first or second down. A lot of times I'm finding it on third down that they'll actually throw the touchdown, or even wind up punting on fourth. But there's over 150 points scored in just the first half. Worthy's open this time. This might be crazy. I have the touchdown, but I want to end this with the touchdown to have 200 points. So I now need a field goal, and I need a touchdown to get to the perfect 200 with an extra point on the next one. Let's make that kick. 193. Please give me at least one extra drive here. How much time are they going to take? There you go. And we're going to do this final drive on all Madden difficulty because why not? Why? Oh, what was that? Mahomes, what was that pass? Am I going to ruin my shot at 200 by playing this on all Madden? We'll see. Oh, that's Pacheco. That's a first. Just need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion. Do not fumble. One thing I just notice all the time is them just dropping the football with any sort of contact. Wow, what a catch for Rashee Rice. If he didn't have to dive like that, that's a touchdown or a much bigger play at least. He had to lay out for that one. Pacheco. Screen game, cut it back, just don't fumble, cut it back. Post route, you gotta hold on, I'm secure catching. 4th and 1. I'm gonna be salty if I don't pick this up, man, I'll tell you that right now. Luckily we do! And Pacheco is at the 15-yard line. I know we have 10 minutes to go, but I feel the pressure. I'm feeling a little pressured right now. Let's deliver, though. Let's deliver. Do we go to reliable Travis Kelce? Turn the clock back one more time. Mahomes getting out of the pocket. Mahomes running. Mahomes, don't fumble. And we're at the 7. I'll run for this. I don't care. By any means necessary. Mahomes, wide open. Xavier Worthy, that's 199 points. All I got to do is make the field goal, and we will see the perfect 200 on the screen. Don't block it. They block it, I would have cried. 200 points in one Madden game. Wow. And we finished the game. A perfect 200. We did not score anything after that, which is fine by me. We achieved my goal here in Madden 26, which is what I want. And if you look at the stats here, Mahomes threw 23 touchdowns and no picks for 1,745 yards. Xavier Worthy with 1,023 receiving yards, 16 touchdowns. Rashee, 286. Hollywood, 247. Kelce, 108 with 3 touchdowns. Guys, I've tried 100. Now I've tried 200. Give me 2,000 likes on the video, and I'll try for 300 points in every sport. Talk to you guys in the next one.